Saturday sun, I met someone out on the west coast. I gotta get back, I can't let this go. Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost. So tired of sleeping alone, so tired of eating alone. I need to ask her, what's going on? Are we going strong? She felt like rest in her head. My shoulder was the perfect height. We fit so right. So what's going on? 'Cause I've been undone. The long drive, the coastline, looking at her first light. Am I still on her mind? I've been undone. Oh, Saturday sun, I met someone out on the west coast. I gotta get back, I can't let this go. Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost, ever lost. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. And still the memory's right there. She put the breeze in my hair. No kiss was softer, softer than this. I'm reading her lips. Oh, each line I read. She left her books in my bed and her song in my head. I've been undone. Oh, Saturday sun, I met someone out on the west coast. I gotta get back, I can't let this go. Oh, Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost, ever lost. Ba-ba, 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 oh, Saturday sun, I met someone out on the west coast. Gotta get back, I can't let this go. Saturday sun, I met someone, don't care what it costs. No ray of sunlight's ever lost. Oh, Saturday sun, Saturday sun, I met someone. Saturday sun, ba-ba, 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 ba-ba.
KTSN AM Austin, K241DA Austin, KTSN HD1 Austin, and K261DW Austin. The best music under the sun is at sunradio.com.
Support for the live music you hear on Sun Radio comes from Bud Light, a light-bodied lager uniting all Americans through the sound and spirit of music. More information about joining the Bud Light experience online.
Support for Texas music on Sun Radio comes from Fifth Generation Incorporated, makers of Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pot distilled and made from corn in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume and 80 proof, Tito's Handmade Vodka is crafted to be consumed responsibly. More online at titosvodka.com.
Support for Sun Radio comes from ABC Home and Commercial Services. Springtime is termite swarming season. ABC's termite specialists provide treatment and elimination. Specialists for your environment, inspections, consultations, and information at abchomeandcommercial.com.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from solar-powered Austin Subaru, 8100 Burnett Road. Now featuring the 2020 Subaru Outback and Outback XT. The Outback, like all Subarus, is built in a zero landfill plant whose backyard is designated as wildlife habitat by the National Wildlife Federation. Inventory and MPG information at austinsubaru.co.
Welcome to Texas Radio Live here from Guero's Taco Bar's Oak Garden.
Yeah.
Had a great show this evening with Allie Holder returning to Texas Radio Live.
Hey, Allie. And boy, I tell you what, we got lucky for a day with an 80% chance of rain. It's a lovely evening here in South Austin. Thank you all for coming out this evening. Thank you very much.
It helps to have a meteorologist on staff.
Even the weatherman gets caught in the rain sometimes.
Mark Murray, yes.
Lake Street
Thank you,
Dive
Mark.
said that. Yeah.
Mark, let us do it.
This is our weekly fundraiser for the Sun Radio Foundation, and might I add, a darn good hang. And we've got a fine artist who's been on the show before, right?
She has been, and she was scheduled to be on the show, in April? April 10th, right after her latest album came out, and she wasn't able to do that at that time.
Yeah.
But she's here tonight. In fact, let's hear some music from Miss Allie Holder.
Yay!
Thanks for having us on, y'all. The mountains of Mexico stand just a stone's throw away from here. Looking down this canyon, I can hear the Rio Grande and the whippoorwills. The hearts of 300 women cast in plaster, names written below, still among the missing. Families forever living with ghosts. Call out to raise the bones from the earth. I was a bruja in my last life, cursed to wander this desert for all of time. I foretold the coming of all the bloodshed and all the crime. On these borderlands, not quite human, not quite beyond the veil. I am the smell of Creoso. I am the dust that you're underneath your nails. Call out to raise the bones from the earth. Call out
song is about, I lived in West Texas for a while, and I went and saw a art installation show, and a woman had 300 hearts hanging from the ceiling to represent the 300 women who had been killed via the cartel, and it was very, very haunting. And I also go out to West Texas once a year when it's not COVID times and do some writing, so I wanted to avenge those women with that song. I'm out of practice with this, you guys. Woo. All right, this next song is my only country song. So I don't think you're allowed to dance up here, but if you want to dance in a small circle, you should do that.
Salt of the earth, salt on your lips. We were made from dirt, baby. We were made to sin. You ain't too far across town, too close to give in. We were made from dirt, baby. We were made to sin. I'm drinking down booze for all the pain I've caused him. I'm drinking down booze for all the pain it's caused me too. I ain't asking for nothing except the feel of your skin. We were made from dirt, baby. We were made to sin. Salt of the earth, salt on your lips. And I've got bigger battles to fight, baby, and this one that I'm in. You were just there at the right time, just there feeling. Oh, just to hurt him, baby. 'Cause I'm in this to win. And I'm drinking down booze for all the pain that caused him. I'm drinking down booze for all the pain it's caused me too. I ain't asking for nothing except the feel of your skin. We were made from dirt, baby. to sin.
Hey, thanks. That song was just featured in the CW show Walker.
This is Texas Radio Live on what has turned out to be a beautiful evening here in South Austin on South Congress at Guero's out in the Oak Garden. David Arnsbarger is your host.
Sunset right now.
tell you
Beautiful
what.
sunset coming up. Blue skies, something we hadn't had in a few days.
I'm his wacky co-host, Rascal, and we have more music now from Allie Holder and her backup band, the Jeremys. We'll talk to them in just a little while. But sounded good. You got all the essentials in that country song, Allie. Excessive drinking, and after that, you're good.
Heartache.
Heartache. There was heartache.
Yeah.
There was
You're the
heartache.
first person to make that joke that wasn't them.
Oh,
About
the Jeremys.
I lied. That song was in a different show called Winona Earp, as he just pointed out. Yep. Just kidding. I'm lying. Thank you guys for having us. This next song, it was at the first part of my marriage, so we're doing great now. Don't judge it. Don't judge us now on what used to be. Well, just tune in for the greater good, you guys. Professional as ever. Thank you guys for listening, whether you're in your car or you're home or you're right here. All right. Yeah. Wait.
I'm bound to be tortured. It's in my nature. My eyes, they tend to wander the lure of the razor. I'm just a bad wife, always causing a fight. I'm just a bad wife, don't sleep well at night. I've never been tidy, never been clean. I can't manage to wash the dishes or do the laundry. I'm just a bad wife. It's always about me. I'm just a bad wife, struggling with my dependencies. screaming. I'm just a bad wife. When I take that tone, I'm just a bad wife. Always wanting to be alone. Hey, thanks. This next song is about the great state of California. It's also about a dude. Just gotta hide it in there so they'll never find out. Pushing on a bruise to feel the pain again. Man myself, I am not a dead woman. Pushing on a bruise to feel how alive I've been. Pushing on a bruise. California, I've never seen long enough for you to break my heart. Waves like your lovers stacked upon the shore. Oh, California, I know I've heard it all before. Inside of me, a vastness was born. I am the healer. Chemistry may be fixed, but the ego is iron. I am the wounded healer. I am the California,
Nicely done. Allie Holder, Texas Radio Live here from Widow's Taco Bar's Enchanted Oak Garden. David Arnsberger and Kevin Connor here with you. So tell us about this album that was unfortunately delayed for its release date.
I would say it was unfortunately released during the pandemic, and the shows have been delayed, which was also unfortunate. But it's called Uncomfortable Truths, and it's all about me kind of sharing my uncomfortable truths, so people feel less alone in their own.
And it's your third album.
It's my second LP and fourth recording.
Oh, well, somewhere in between second and fourth is the third, I guess.
Well, you say about your uncomfortable truths, but you also talk about big issues kind of facing society, and especially timely right now about people experiencing homelessness and stuff like that, too.
Yeah, definitely. We have like 4 different vignettes in the song, all about different kinds of privilege, and there's 4 music videos being released over the next 4 months. That Sela, I think she's played on this show before.
Yeah.
She did all the animation before, and
They're beautiful. Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what are the 4?
There's violence, poverty, mental and physical health, and then women's rights. So, yeah.
And isn't
Light
it fun
issues.
to have a couple of guys asking you questions while you're trying to tune your guitar?
No, it's good because I have a hard time telling stories and tuning, so I can answer. It's good.
Who would you say are the main inspirations for your songwriting?
Oh gosh, I mean, that's so hard. I would say growing up, it was like Janis Joplin and Willie Nelson. And then as I got older, it was Lucinda Williams and Patty Griffin and, Florence and the Machine. And then as of late, probably Brandy Zidane. He's wearing a Brandy Zidane shirt. I don't know if she's played on here before, but she's been a big influence. I'm sure there's a million more I'm not thinking of.
Interesting.
Well, besides your songwriting, what I've found very interesting is there's some other things that you do. For one, you have a master's in art
education,
and you're teaching at Laguna Gloria.
Mm-hmm. I am.
Tell us about that. Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, thanks for that. It's good. I just teach all ages, mostly 18 and under, though, just any kind of art class they need.
So what's the most important thing you try to impart to these kids about art?
Oh, just to there's nothing's wrong. Everything's right. Just be playful and just explore, because it's all about process over product.
Paint outside the lines is okay?
Oh, yeah. It's better. At least when you're an
And the
adult.
other thing I read about, the second side hustle is tarot.
Yep.
Which I have never done.
Well, if you would like to set up a Zoom session, that's on the house.
Book a session.
So you studied for like 8 years?
Yeah.
And you've been actually doing tarot sessions with people for about 3 years?
3 or 4 years, yeah.
And it's not like telling the future or anything like that.
No, it's just like a mirror. It's just kind of like like a therapy session.
That's kind of scary.
Well, yeah, I love that kind of fear, but some people don't.
Do you have a big crystal ball?
No, it's cards.
Oh,
man. It's cards.
I wish I was a
tarot cards.
Okay, but she still tells us.
No crystal ball. Gee
it's
whiz.
easily confused. I understand.
Yeah, I get mixed up.
He does.
It's okay.
He does.
I messed up like an entire course back
Fortune teller. That's what I'm saying. Are you? See, she's a
there.
fortune teller.
I don't know anyone's fortune, but I do know usually their psyche.
Yeah, in my case, unfortunate.
Yeah, how are we doing? That's the big question.
I have to read your cards.
Well, we'll do that later, but let's get another song right now.
More music. Allie Holder, Texas Radio Live on Sun Radio.
Thank you guys so much for having us and for coming out. It still feels so fresh to play in front of people again and with a band. This song is This song, actually, 2 girls that are sitting in the audience, we went to a writer's retreat together, and I wrote this song at a writer's retreat, looking over Inks Lake. Sure.
Bear witness to growing within me. I will cut right through you. We built this home together, not let it descend. Moon digs through our darkness, calls us to surrender. Steady and slow, we'll work until it's broken. Then mend it all back up, lifetime of devotion. Hold on a little longer, time will only make us stronger.
It's officially the shortest song I have and the most upbeat song I've ever had. So feel pretty good about that. This next song is all about doing what you want. I feel alive. Even if the other person doesn't like it. When I wrote it a long time ago, it was about doing what you want, and now I realize as a little bit older, it's just about boundaries. More therapy talk for you.
It's what you get for fooling around.
Allie Holder here at Guero's Taco Bar's Oak Garden on Sun Radio. Sponsored by...
Well, a whole bunch of folks make these broadcasts possible, including Tito's Handmade Vodka, Austin Subaru, Austin Water, Tecovas, and I believe we've got somebody with a Tecovas boot coming through to take some donations
Time to pass the boot.
for the Sun Radio Foundation. And everybody who makes a donation this evening, or even if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you'll be eligible for a pair of Tecovas boots. One of their 2 locations here in Austin. I'm pointing on the radio, David. I do this all the time.
I noticed.
I'm pointing on the radio. They're behind me. I'm pointing backwards. They're across the street here on South Congress Avenue, and we really appreciate their support, and we appreciate your support as well. And we'll be back in just a moment with more music from Allie Holder.
Support for Texas music on Sun Radio comes from 5th Generation Incorporated, makers of Tito's Handmade Vodka. Pot distilled and made from corn in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume and 80 proof, Tito's Handmade Vodka is crafted to be consumed responsibly. More online at titosvodka.com.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from Tecovas, makers of handcrafted men's and women's cowboy boots, plus leather bags, apparel, and accessories that are all designed in Austin, Texas. Find yours at their store on South Congress Avenue or at the Domain North Side and at tecovas.com. Tecovas.
Support comes from Austin Water, this spring offering landscape and outdoor conservation rebates, advice on irrigation system upgrades, and education about rainwater harvesting. Austin Water rebate program is available to Austin Water or qualifying water provider customers to help conserve our most precious resource, water. For more information on rebates and to find helpful conservation tips, visit austinwater.org.
Support for the live music you hear on Sun Radio comes from Bud Light, a light-bodied lager uniting all Americans through the sound and spirit of music. More information about joining the Bud Light experience online at budlight.com.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from Chem-Free Organic Pest and Lawn, providing experts to develop rodent and wildlife control plans to live trap raccoons, squirrels, and other furry creatures in your walls and attics. More at chemfreepestandlawn.com.
Support for solar-powered Sun Radio comes from solar-powered Austin Subaru, 8100 Burnett Road, now featuring the all-new 2021 symmetrical all-wheel drive Subaru Outback Premium, Limited, and Touring models. Austin Subaru will even bring a vehicle to you for a clean, safe test drive. MPG info and shop online with home delivery at austinsubaru.co.
It is Texas Radio Live on what's turned out to be a beautiful Wednesday evening here in South Austin. Kevin Connor, David Arnsberger, are you Obi-Wan or am I Yoda or which?
I think you're Yoda.
Okay, good. We have young Luke Skywalker here, the new guy on Sun Radio, Chris Mosier, a veteran voice on Austin airwaves for, 11, 12 months?
At least 14 months, and I hate to break it to you, but the Empire were the good guys.
Yeah, I saw that post that you sent me. Total malarkey, as my president would say.
We've got to have a discussion about this because there's a deeper level to it all, and all they wanted was order in the galaxy. They just wanted peace. They wanted to end the conflict, and the rebels just wouldn't stop, man. They wouldn't stop.
Would you?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right. So Chris is here because he's kind of studying what we're doing because he's going to host Texas Radio Live next week with the Rankin Twins. Let me just ask you one last thing. How impressed are you with what we're doing here on this broadcast?
I think it's some of the most exemplary broadcasting that I've ever witnessed firsthand. I think you guys should be on the Mount Rushmore of Austin radio if you're not already.
Ah, shucks.
Get him another beer. Chris Mosier, ladies and gentlemen, welcome him to Sun Radio's filling in for Ben tonight at 8 o'clock. Now back to
Allie Holder
Obi-Wan
with live music on Sun Radio.
With the Jeremys.
Chris, I just got a good look into what I sound like when I talk about Stephen King, and I try to explain what my songs are about through all their albums. That was good for me. It was good for me to hear you talk about Star Wars. Talking about tarot, I really love the magician. He's got one hand to God and one hand to the ground because he's his own conduit for creativity. And I like to think we all have our own lightning or some kind of electricity inside of us. Sometimes it's warm and glowy and fuzzy, like on this stage, and sometimes it's like a house fire and shouldn't be with that person.
electric and grounded. We became lightning rods, burning out the hollows of our hearts. I pushed too hard, I couldn't help it. I won't apologize for knowing what I want. We built homes in one another, then burned them down. Let's take our mistakes with us. Leave this town. What is it in the wanting? Wanting becomes a taking. Vicious cycle of wanting to. My future lovers, I've been devastated. The breaking made me kind. You will dirty your hands inside of me. You get all you need. And I'll take every bit of you I can. Show you how to build a home in another. Make you wanna burn it down. Why don't you take your mistakes with your boy? Leave this town. What is it in the taking? The taking becomes a disappointing. The vicious cycle of oh my God, electric and grounded. We are lightning rods. Hey, thanks. Am I the only thing? This next song is probably the oldest song on this set list. It's also about doing what you want. I went through a phase for a while. Yep. My manic bouts of glory. All I see is your face.
This is Sun Radio, and this is Texas Radio Live from Guero's in the Oak Garden on a beautiful evening, actually. And beautiful songs here from Allie Holder with Jeremy on drums and Jeremy on the lap steel there. And the sound of that just makes me feel like, you know, driving on I-10 somewhere between Fort Stockton and L.A. And you just keep on going. That lap steel sound is
Just to
really
make that
cool.
clear for a second here, there's two different Jeremys. There's not one Jeremy on lap steel and the drums.
I think I made that clear.
Well,
Yeah, no, it was Jeremy.
Jeremy Meckling.
I'm pointing again on the radio. Jeremy behind the drums.
That's Meckling.
Jeremy, who is
No.
who's switched over to guitar now from the lap steel.
That's Jeremy Meckling.
In fact, the little known fact, Diane, the only member of this band not named Jeremy is Allie, in the middle, Allie Holder.
You've got that right.
And she has the new album, Uncomfortable Truths.
That is also true.
Yeah, we're stretching here, kids,
As
as Allie,
uncomfortable as it may be.
As Allie tunes.
Oh, it's all right.
We tune because we care.
Yeah, when you were talking about Star Wars, it made me think about my obsession with the Dark Tower series, which is a Stephen King series. And I used to, at shows, just bore people to tears trying to explain what exactly his songs were about. I've learned to just play him now.
Let them figure it out.
Yeah,
Yeah. This
it
is one of
means
those
whatever
songs.
they want it to mean.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to read 7 books.
We've got-
7. I tell you what, that Stevie King, he is prolific, isn't he?
He is.
Yes.
He is. Not all of it's great, but it's prolific.
No, he.
We got time for 2 or 3 more.
2 or 3 more?
Yes,
Perfect.
ma'am. Allie, Sun Radio.
I have this dream of us, cabin in the woods. I have this dream of us, if only the universe would start stalling. You spoke of magic, you spoke of infinite time. A Gemini gunslinger balancing 2 sides. We made love, we haven't made pride. We were held by the universe. We spun words like waves of a limiter. Constellations of sensation.
next song is also from that Stephen King batch of songs. I have a whole little EP called Huntress Moon. Oh, the dog liked it. That's what I love about playing here. There's always cute dogs. Thank you guys again so much for having us. This is our first public show back, so feels good. Feels like I'm a little rusty. But this is Jeremy Making over here on the guitar, and Jeremy Harrell over here on the drums, and our bass player moved to Brooklyn.
And if you like what you hear, folks, out there in Radio Land, you can go to AliHolder.com, AliHolder, and find out more about her, when and where she's performing. And in fact, she's playing June 5th at the Far Out Lounge and June 29th at the Hot Spot
Let
in
me point
Cedar
that
Park.
out. It's down there.
Okay.
Way
yes,
down there.
He's pointing south.
How does it feel, though, Allie, after all these months and months of not being able to play to people, to be back? Because we've had some people the past couple of weeks who are just like, I can't believe how this feels.
Yeah, well, first I feel like I should have been practicing more. But second, my first 2 gigs back, I just cried.
Oh, really?
So I'm glad that I'm not super teary during this one, but it feels great. It feels like my whole personality's back, or my whole identity's back. It feels
I
good.
think you're holding it together very well.
Thank you.
Allie Holder, Sun Radio.
Oh man, again, we tune because we care. Again, I didn't give this guitar much love. I love Sun Radio. I listen to Sun Radio in the car. It's pretty great. I love Susanna Schofel. I love listening to her show. I love listening to her sing as well. This next song is a little gruesome, a little graphic, but I wanted to become the huntress after being the hunted for so long.
I've lost all my confidence. I'm filled up with loneliness every night. of the untamed. You set a fire within me, burning down every last thing. Sometimes there just ain't enough to go around. Sometimes there just ain't enough to go around. I have become the huntress. Blood stains down my dress from my willing prey. No, you don't get off that easy. No, you don't get to judge me. You made me this way, and I will set it on my watch and worry to destroy every part of me that's haunted you. Sometimes there just ain't enough to go around. Sometimes there just ain't enough.
Jeremy Minkling on drums, Jeremy Harrell on guitar, or make that the other way around. The two Jeremys. Allie Holder, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
Find
you.
out more about Allie Holder at allieholder.com.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
A-L-I, like Muhammad Ali
Like Ali.
Holder. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Thank you guys.
And thank you for all of y'all coming out this evening. Thank you so much. So nice to have such a kind of a surprise, lovely evening here. And we want to thank the underwriters that make it possible for our broadcast, including Bud Light, The Colony and Bastrop, ABC Home and Commercial Services, Frontier Bank of Texas, Chem-Free Organic Pest and Lawn Services, and, of course, our friends here at Guero's Taco Bar. And we'll be back next week with the maiden voyage of Chris Mosier hosting this show and the musical guests.
The Rankin Twins will be with us. The Rankin Twins.
Very nice. David, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I'll be back before I know it tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock here on Sun Radio.
We always enjoy listening to you at 6 o'clock.
You up at 6
Oh,
o'clock?
I set the alarm every
Come
morning so
on.
I can hear you.
Come on.
Yeah.
I see you as one of
I'm
those
your
guys
biggest fan,
who
Kevin.
wakes up when the sun gets warm.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, tune us in next week. The Rankin Twins are really great. They haven't played in a while, but they said they were really going to practice for this show.
Well, good.
They're beautiful, too.
They've been rehearsing and rehearsing apart.
That's right.
Like Bugs Bunny and his crew.
Yes.
Hey, take us out of here. Say something important.
Well, I could go on my diatribe, but Mingus eat your kid just cross and climb the front and big little friends.
I said something important.
Ah.
If you see bright lights.
Oh, yeah. Go to an eye doctor. If you see halos around bright lights,
Yeah.
go to an eye doctor. Could be glaucoma.
Oh, geez.
Glaucoma.
All
Had
right.
I only known, I might have not had that wreck.
Chris Mosier up next here on Solar Powered, listener supported. That's y'all. Thank you so much, Sun Radio.
Adios, buckaroos.